Hello, Aries. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general read from what we're dealing with. Of course, everything may not resonate, so take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, About the D3 Tarot Pictures Review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, jeez. How interesting. That's an interesting energy. Why is it so much? Aries, why does this almost feel like a little bit of a continuation of yesterday? It's almost kind of like a part two, or yesterday should have been like a to be continued. Oh my gosh. That is why. Oh my goodness. That is why. Because it is. It feels like, what is that called? A sequel. Oh my goodness. Okay. I think yesterday might have lit a fire under their ass. That's what that one did. Okay, let me get one more and I'll jump into this. There you go. But why? Okay. I don't know. Got an interesting sense of humor today. It's almost like I don't know, someone at like the ranch or a farm or something, when they kind of, they kind of pat the horse on the ass or the thigh. It's like the upper thigh just and they kind of let the horse or the stallion run off. What they do show me, just jumping right into this, Aries, they are very much so conflicted. That is conflicted. Like that, and once again, that energy that's stirring up and bubbling up in them, it's supposed to be happening. It's kind of like, you know what? Let's throw some sticks together. Let's spark a flame, and let's light a fire underneath them. Spooky season. Let's get that cauldron bubbling up real good, and see what kind of comes out. So let's see what kind of, what rises to the surface and what sinks, in a sense. Are you going to rise to the occasion, or are you going to just, in a sense, drop it? That's kind of crazy to see that. It's like chop chop, get on with it. What are you going to do? Are you about Aries, or are you not about Aries? I don't know what this is. They got a fire lit under their ass, Aries, and they're headed straight to you. The problem is they're kind of showing up a little bit toxic. I don't know what that is. Hopefully not intoxicated. Drink responsibly and be safe this spooky season. What they're showing me is a little bit of, you know what? Fine then. I'm going to go after and I'm going to pursue what I want. And what and who I want is you, Aries. Okay. More specifically, they want you because there's something they may want from you. Jeez. A little bit of, personal or self-serving intention, but we'll go with it for now, Aries. You kind of use your discernment and judgment as to whether or not you're into someone just kind of using you and discarding you. You decide. Like, you know what? And there you are, Aries. The question is like, is it one of those things where you're kind of, hey, I'm up for a little fun, nothing serious, kind of keep it, low key, or is it a situation of kind of like, what the fuck? Excuse me, do you think I'm that easy? I don't know. I will say, for some reason, whatever that is, um, why does that almost seem strategic? That almost seems strategic. Let's see. I mean, damn, if someone had to energetically light a fire under their ass, and swat them on the upper thigh to get them to go chase or pursue you, Aries, I mean, what does that say about that? What does that say about that? That is like someone who they've amped themselves up and they have psyched themselves up. Hopefully, not psyched themselves out. Um, but they have definitely psyched themselves up. Like I said, hopefully they're sober. But if not, like I said, it's like, hey, what are you doing at this party? What are you doing at this event, this gathering, this bar, this club, whatever that is? What are you doing out here? Hunting. Hey, there you are. Okay. Um, what is that? There's a word for this, and I'm not going to talk about it. There's a word for this, and I'm not going to talk about it. If they're single, this makes sense. If the both of you are single, this makes sense. Um, the scene from Fight Club. She's a predator, posing as a house cat. Oh my gosh. They have like a little bear cub. Like, what kind of breed is that? Oh, it's a husky. Looks like a fucking grizzly husky. Wrong animal. Wrong animal. Okay. They see, once again, Aries, like I said, they see you as a prize to obtain or possess. Just a heads up. Or win, or conquer, one of those types of energies. They want to win you, possess you, conquer you, obtain you. Okay. So, yes, you are emphasizing now that someone to kind of give you a nice whap. You're going to go for Aries, but the problem is, um, it's kind of like this energy of like, go for gold. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. But why is it kind of like easier said than done? Easier dreamed than made a reality is what they're kind of saying. So if this is like just strictly temptation, seduction, lust, if it is just that, they're trying to figure out how to make that fantasy a reality. The problem is I don't understand like why it's such a difficulty about that. They show me like the energy, the intention, and the desire is there. But why is there energetically no follow through? That's a little weird. It's like, now imagine the whole scenario with the horse thing, but imagine it mentally. Like you had to have they had to have some sort of internal dialogue with like, yeah, Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go pursue Aries. Well, yeah, I guess I do want Aries. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then they don't do shit. That's the problem that they're having is like, well, how do I do it? It's like, what do you fucking mean? What do you mean? What do you mean how to go do it? So you can think it, but you don't know how to do it. What do you mean? Is Aries some sort of big, bad, scary monster? Why can't you approach Aries? Ah, there it is. Um, oh my god. That's why. That's funny. That's funny. Aries, whatever this is, they're saying apparently, jeez. I'm not gonna go there. Their humor today. I'm not gonna go there. They're emphasizing Aries is a mountain I want to climb. The problem is they also emphasize like, fuck, I'm just too inexperienced. Oh my gosh. They're like, maybe I should just be single. Maybe I should just be single forever. Maybe I should just be on my own. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't dream. Um, I guess stay on ground level then. Bye.